Well, good morning, Cedars Church family. Coming to you again with another word of encouragement. Have you ever felt alone, isolated, like you're by yourself? Uh, there's no one else around you. I think everyone kind of feels like that right now, right? In this outbreak time, and we are all quarantined away. But I'm talking about actually a little deeper than that. I'm talking about more than that. Um, it's a personal isolation. Some of us can feel alone in a crowd. Some of us can feel terribly alone, even when we're around other people, even other people who care about us and love us, and yet we can start feeling like there's no one who understands, and there's no one who feels what I feel, and there's no one who knows what I know. And it's a very isolating, very difficult feeling that we might get as a result. In fact, it can make us feel very dark. Well, to carry on in Psalm 139, where we started yesterday, starting in verse 7, David writes, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. And if I make my bed in the depths, you are there." And that's interesting. If I go up to the heavens, that doesn't just mean up into the sky. That doesn't mean up into the stars. He's talking about if I go up to where the angels go, if I go up into heaven, that's where you are. But if I go down into the depths, that's the word Sheol in the Hebrew or the Aramaic. It's the grave. If I go down to where the dead people are hanging out, he's like, you're there too. You're in all of these places. I can't get away from you. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, and if I settle on the far side of the sea, that's an interesting geographical statement, because the dawn to the Hebrew, the dawn is in the east. Actually, that's to everybody, but it's the dawn is in the east, and then the sea is on the west. So if I rise on the wings of the dawn from the east, if I settle on the far side of the sea to the west, if I start all the way at one side and I travel all the way to the other side, you are there. You will hold me fast. He says, even there, your hand will guide me, and your right hand will hold me fast. Your hand will guide me. You will carry me all the way through the day. You will carry me all the way from the east to the west. And your right hand, which is his hand of power, it will hold me fast. Means he's got you under control. Not like he's controlling you, but like he's got you in his hand. He's not gonna let go. It's like when your mom and your dad is teaching you how to ride a bike, and he's running behind you. I won't let go. It's that kind of a thing. He'll hold you fast. This passage is a very interesting one. It's a very personal one for me, because when there was a time in my life some years ago that my life kind of hit a dark corner, and I had that feeling I was talking about before, of feeling very isolated, very alone, very dark, very hurt. I was very upset, and to be honest with you, I was thinking of just giving everything up, of just quitting my faith, calling it a day, leaving my faith, leaving my family, cashing out everything in my bank account, taking a trip to Tahiti, finding a hammock somewhere, and then just checking out. I just didn't want to do anything. I wanted to run away. And I remember sitting in the backyard, and I had my Bible. For a guy who was thinking of giving up his faith, I was like, God, I need you to talk to me, because I'm done. And as I'm looking at this, I popped open to this section of scripture, to Psalm 139. And this is where I read, "Where can I go from your spirit? And where can I flee from your presence?" And I thought to myself, doggone it, Lord, you're not going to let me go, are you? You're not going to let me go. You're going to follow me all the way to Tahiti. You're going to follow me wherever it is that I end up, wherever I'm trying to run away from you. You're going to track me all the way there. And it made me mad at first, to be honest with you. It really, really frustrated me. And yet, at the end of the day, I then shut my Bible, and I thought, all right, I give up. I give up. I was still frustrated, Everything was still kind of dark, but I knew that no matter what, he was going to track me. He continues in verse 11. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me, and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you, and the night will shine like day, for darkness is as light to you. You know, when things feel dark, it's like light to him. He can perceive everything. He can dig through the dark. He's not stumbling in the dark. My kids would cry when they were little babies, and I'd have to wake up at night and stumble through the hallways and make my way into their room and listen to the sound of the crying, trying to figure out what was going on. That's not the Lord. He knows his way. He knows right where you are. He knows exactly what you've been up to. He knows where you've been, and he is on his way to find you and to reach you and to let you know that he has got you held fast and that he's not going to let you go. And for me, even though it was a source of frustration because I wanted to be let go, it was him saying, I've got you, and I'm not going to let you go. And that's the good God that we have. Well, I hope that gives you some encouragement today. God bless you guys. Have yourselves a great day. And remember, you are loved.